Let's be real. Most people say they want to change, get healthier, be more focused, feel happier, but very few actually follow through. Why? It's usually not about laziness, it's about waiting for the right time. Monday, next month, when life magically lines up. But life doesn't wait. No one's coming to tell you, this is it. You've got to choose that moment yourself, and honestly, that moment is now. If you've been feeling stuck or just coasting through your days, think of this as your reset. No hype, no fluff. Just 10 simple habits you can start today. They're easy to follow, and if you stick with them for a month, they'll help you think clearer, build real discipline, and feel better about who you are. Let's dive in. 1. Wake up at the same time. Every day. Let's get this straight. You don't have to wake up at 4:30 a.m. to be successful. That might work for some, but for most of us, it just leads to burnout and crashing by afternoon. The real key isn't the exact time you wake up, it's doing it consistently. Choose a wake-up time that fits your life. If you're a night owl, forcing a 5 a.m. start might leave you tired and cranky all day. Maybe 7:30 or 8 a.m. suits you better. The exact hour doesn't matter as much as sticking to it every day, including weekends. Your body doesn't care if it's Saturday, it just reacts to how steady your routine is. But if you commit to a set wake-up time with no exceptions, your body will catch on. You'll sleep better, wake up more refreshed, and might even ditch the alarm altogether. Imagine waking up naturally, clear-headed, and ready to take on the day. This small habit builds a foundation for everything else. It sends a message to your brain. We've got structure. We're in control. Try it for 1 week, same time every day, no snooze. By the end, your mornings will feel less like a battle and more like a fresh start. 2. Make your bed every morning. Yeah, I know. This sounds like the kind of thing your mom nagged you about growing up. You're not leaving this house until that bed is made. Back then, it probably felt like a pointless chore. But here's the thing. Making your bed every morning is one of the simplest ways to take control of your day, right from the start. It might seem small, but there's real power in waking up and immediately completing a task. It's your first win of the day. Before you check your phone or brush your teeth, you've already done something productive. You've created a bit of order in your space, and that sets the tone for everything that follows. When you make your bed, you're sending a subtle message to yourself. I'm disciplined. I follow through. You're more likely to carry that energy into your next tasks, whether it's replying to emails, making that phone call you've been putting off, or getting to the gym. And honestly, coming home after a long day to see a neat bed just feels good. It makes your room feel calmer and more put together, even if the rest of your space is messy. Try it for a week. Make your bed every morning, no excuses. You might be surprised how much better your day starts when you do. 3. Cold showers, or just 30 seconds at the end. Before you roll your eyes or slam your laptop shut, just hear me out. I'm not asking you to jump into an ice bath like a Navy SEAL. Just finish your regular shower with 30 seconds of cold water. That's it. Yeah, cold showers suck. No one likes that first blast of freezing water. Your body screams, your mind races, and every instinct tells you to turn it off and run. But if you stand there, breathe through it, and stay calm, you'll build a habit of mental strength. This isn't about showing off or being tough. It's about building mental strength. Cold showers teach you to control your breathing, calm your thoughts, and stay composed when things get uncomfortable. That's a skill you can use far beyond the bathroom. Whether it's work stress, social anxiety, or just a rough day, staying calm under pressure is invaluable. You don't need full cold showers. Just finish with 30 seconds of cold. Breathe, stay still, and let it hit you. You'll shiver, but you'll be fine. And it gets easier. That 30-second cold blast becomes a small daily test. That habit builds resilience. So try it tomorrow. You'll hate it. Then you might just start loving what it does for you. 4. Move every day, no excuses. Let's be clear, this isn't about becoming a gym rat or chasing six-pack abs. It's not about lifting heavy weights or training for a marathon unless that's really your thing. The simple truth is this: your body was made to move. When you don't move it, everything else starts to fall apart. Think about your typical day. You wake up, maybe sit to eat, then sit some more at work or school, and finally come home to sit watching TV or scrolling your phone. That's a lot of sitting. The cost? Low energy, poor posture, stiff muscles, a foggy brain, and mood swings with no obvious cause. Here's the good news. You don't need to overhaul your life or spend hours at the gym. Just move. That's it. Movement resets your system. Take a 10-minute walk. Do some push-ups or squats while waiting for your coffee. Stretch your arms and legs. Play a sport or chase your dog. It doesn't matter what you do, as long as you do something. No need to feel motivated every day. Some days, you'll be tired, that's okay. On those days, set smaller goals. Just stretch, breathe, or roll your shoulders. Even a little movement beats none. The key is consistency. Move daily, even in small ways, and you'll notice changes. More energy, better sleep, steadier mood, and a greater sense of control. Once it's your norm, you won't want to go back. So don't overthink it. Just move your body every day. No pressure, no excuses, just action. 5. Journal 3 lines a day. Forget the idea that journaling has to be deep, poetic, or time-consuming. You're not writing a memoir. All you need is 3 lines a day. That's it. 3 honest sentences about what's going on inside your head. Start simple. Ask yourself, how am I feeling today? What's bothering me or on my mind? What's one small thing I can do about it? Answer those quickly and without overthinking. You'll be surprised how much this tiny habit clears your mental space. Journaling, just 3 quick lines, helps you slow down and actually listen to yourself. It makes you more self-aware. Over time, you'll start to see patterns in your thinking. You'll catch yourself repeating the same mental traps and be able to do something about it before they spiral. And you don't need anything fancy. No leather-bound journal, no special app. Open your Notes app. Grab a sticky note. Just write it down. Every single day. The key is consistency, not perfection. You're not trying to be profound. You're just checking in with your own mind. And here's the bonus. When you look back at past entries, even just a week later, you'll see how far you've come or what you've been avoiding. Try it tonight. Just 3 lines. It takes less than 2 minutes, and it might just change the way you handle your whole day. 6th plan, tomorrow tonight. Before you hit the pillow, take just 5 minutes to plan your next day. But don't write a huge to-do list with every single task. Instead, focus on the top 3 things you absolutely need to get done. Just 3. This small habit can make a big difference. When you wake up, you won't feel overwhelmed trying to figure out where to start or what's most important. Your day begins with clarity and purpose because you already know your priorities. When you plan the night before, you get a head start. You give your brain a clear direction, which makes it easier to jump into action. You're not reacting to whatever comes first. You're moving forward intentionally. This habit can actually help you sleep better. When your brain knows there's a plan waiting for tomorrow, it can let go of the need to remember everything. Instead, you rest easier knowing you've got it covered. It's simple. 3 tasks, 5 minutes, and you'll see how much smoother your mornings become. Give it a try tonight. Write down your top 3 for tomorrow and see how it shifts your mindset and your day. 7. 1 hour a day with no phone. Phones are great for staying connected, but they can also steal your focus and drain your energy. Scrolling through social media or checking messages all the time doesn't really help you feel better. It often just numbs you or distracts you from what's important. That's why setting aside 1 hour every day without your phone can be a game changer. For that full hour, turn off texts, notifications, and social media. No distractions. At first, it might feel awkward or even uncomfortable. You'll probably want to check your phone out of habit. That's normal, but the more you practice, the easier it gets, and soon this phone-free hour might become your favorite part of the day. This habit helps your brain get a break from constant distractions. It lets you feel calmer and more focused. Instead of rushing through your day glued to a screen, you get to slow down and enjoy the moment. Try it for a week. Pick 1 hour every day to go completely phone-free and see how much clearer and more peaceful you feel. 8. Read just 5 pages a day. Books have a special way of changing how you think and see the world. Unlike quick social media posts or videos, books ask you to slow down, reflect, and really absorb new ideas. They offer depth, whether through powerful stories or detailed explanations that you rarely get from digital content. Start with a simple goal. Read just 5 pages a day. That's it. 5 pages might only take a few minutes before bed, during your phone-free hour, or any time that fits your schedule. The key is consistency, not quantity. Pick books that help you grow. This could be anything from financial literacy, mindset and motivation, practical psychology, to biographies of inspiring people or skills you want to learn. The important part is that what you read adds value to your life. 5 pages a day might sound small, but over time, it adds up. Reading 5 pages daily means around 150 pages in a month. That's roughly the length of a typical non-fiction book. Imagine finishing a new book every month, gaining new knowledge and fresh perspectives. When you make this a habit, you'll notice a real difference. Compare that to spending hours scrolling through social media posts that leave you feeling distracted or drained. The choice is clear. Reading just a little every day can set you on a path toward lasting growth. 9. Do one thing you've been avoiding. Every single day, make it a point to identify and complete one task, however small or large, that you've been consciously or unconsciously putting off. It could be that slightly awkward phone call you need to make. Perhaps it's drafting that important email, applying for that job, or starting research on a project. The specific nature of the task doesn't matter as much as the act of facing it, because procrastination, even on seemingly minor things, stealthily steals your mental energy and peace of mind. The mental load of carrying around a list of "I'll do it later" tasks is far heavier and more draining than you might realize. It creates a low hum of anxiety and self-reproach. When you begin to face these avoided tasks head-on, even with the little ones, you build undeniable momentum. You progressively transform yourself from someone who delays and defers into someone who takes action and handles things. This internal shift will not only change how others perceive you, but more importantly, revolutionize how you see yourself. 10. Reflect weekly. This final habit is deceptively simple and often easy to skip, yet its power for sustained growth is immense. Once a week, perhaps on a Sunday evening as you prepare for the week ahead, dedicate just 10 to 15 minutes to sit down with yourself for a structured reflection. Ask yourself 3 direct questions. What went well this week? What didn't go so well, or where did I fall short of my intentions? What specific actionable thing can I do differently or better next week to improve? That's the essence of it. This structured reflection is how you interrupt the cycle of repeating the same mistakes. It's how you transition from running on autopilot, merely reacting to life, to making conscious, intentional decisions about how you want to live and who you want to become. And crucially, it keeps you honest. Because it's remarkably easy to deceive yourself about how you're truly doing, about whether your actions align with your stated goals. Just aim for consistent awareness and a commitment to incremental improvement. 1 month from now. Here's the plain truth. These 10 habits aren't flashy. They won't go viral or promise instant change, but they work because they're built on steady, consistent action. If you feel stuck, don't wait for the perfect plan or a burst of motivation. That might never come. Pick one habit from this list. Start today. Once it sticks, add another. You'll miss days. That's normal. Just don't quit. Discipline grows when you show up, even when you don't feel like it. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you get stronger. In 30 days, you could feel calmer, more focused, and more in control. This isn't about quick fixes. It's about creating a foundation for the life you want. Let's build it, one habit, one day at a time.